Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about the type of frequency that is required for this twin flame connection in order to reach union. And this connection is energetic. It is not a typical, normal connection that you've had with anyone else that you've ever had a relationship with of the opposite sex or same gender sex in a relationship. And if you are still in the mindset of my person has to do the inner work, that is not this connection. This connection is about the one soul. It's one soul. And as being one soul, there is an energetic cord between you and your divine masculine. And the divine feminine is the spiritual one, or I should say, the more spiritual one, because there are some divine masculines that have been on a spiritual journey. However, and I can tell you from experience, all the people that I've coached, very, I'm going to say 3%, the masculine is not the spiritual one, is spiritual, but not to the extent that the divine feminine is. And that is just the way this connection is designed. And what's really important is to raise your frequency in the vibration of love. So the type of love that you have been used to your entire life most likely has been a give and take type of love, a 3D type of love. And there's nothing wrong with that type of love, because when you care for someone and you have a relationship with someone, a soulmate, for example, it can be beautiful because there is mutual communication, there is mutual agreement, there is compromise that occurs, and there's nothing wrong with that. And many people live very happily in a relationship of the type of love that you've always known in this planet. This connection, however, is not that type of love. This connection goes above and beyond that. This connection is unconditional love. No matter what the other person, your divine masculine, is doing, you still love that person. And realizing that the divine love that your creator has for you, no matter what you do, no matter what your flaws are, no matter what mistakes you make in life, the divine still loves you unconditionally. It is that type of love. And that is the frequency of this connection, because we're still talking about the one soul. This is not two separate souls. This is one. And it is important that you raise your vibration. And that is where your divine masculine, the 3D part of the divine masculine, the body of the divine masculine, can come back in. But you have to be in the 5D frequency of love in order for your divine masculine to come back in without any push energy, and allowing space for them to come back in. And it's really key in this journey to not dwell on the divine masculine, to allow your divine masculine to organically come back in. And they will come back in once you raise your vibration. So how do you raise your vibration? How do you raise that frequency in the 5D, in peace and joy and love, when we live in a reality of a lower vibration of 3D, of fear, anxiety, sadness, depression, loneliness, and I can go on and on. And that is to shift energetically that the divine feminine needs to go through and release the layers of the ego, right? That is keeping you stuck by being the observer, by observing as the third party, as the higher self, what is happening in your everyday life and what's happening around you, right? And that takes practice. That takes practice to learn to be conscious enough to be the observer and to recognize that you are not separate. Nothing is separate from you because everything around you is energy. This connection is an energetic connection. And if you identify with your divine masculine as a person like you've been used to identifying as a soulmate, and I like to refer relationships as soulmates. I don't like to use karmics because that has a negative connotation to it. So I always believe that whatever relationships you've had, they're all soulmates. This connection is energetic, and identifying with another person as them being separate is still in duality. This awakening that you are on is helping you realize that you are one. You are the God source energy. You are unity with everything. And that is a frequency that you shift into. It is a beautiful frequency to be in. And throughout your journey, you will begin to shift in that direction, and you will feel moments of that frequency of unity, of God source energy. And the longer that you stay in that energy, the higher your frequency becomes. It isn't something that you can think your way through. It isn't something where that is the goal. There can never be a goal to union, because then you've lost what this journey is all about. It isn't about retrieving the divine masculine so you can be together and live happily ever after. That is a soulmate. That is a relationship amongst two people where you work things out. That is not this connection. This connection is divine. You love your person that you believe to be your divine masculine, which is your energy. And I know it's craziness, right? That another person can be your energy, which we identify as your divine masculine, your twin flame. And because we have so many labels on this 3D planet, it is hard to disassociate with the body. And of course, there's a body there, right? Because that's how you met your person. You know there's a body. But to always think of that person as you, as energy. So if and when you do interact with your person, and you will, if you're in separation, thinking of them as a body is going to keep you stuck. Thinking of them as your energy is where you want to be. So pull your energy back to you and allow the universe to bring back your soul, which is your divine masculine, when your energy is higher and you've raised your vibration. Because when you raise your vibration, it's one soul. So it raises the shared energetic field. And if you're not in push energy, it magnetizes your soul back in. So it's about doing the inner work and letting go of up here, which is the mind, the ego. And the mind isn't bad altogether. It's not 100% bad, but it's the ego that keeps you stuck, because you are a spiritual being. And until this awakening, you may have not known that you are a spiritual being. So now you have to let go of everything that you've ever known about a 3D person and step into the energy of unity, the energy of knowing that you are a creator, you are a manifester, you are the God source energy, you are that higher vibration. And that is the energy that you want to shift into. However, you can't think your way through it because the mind will always put you in doubt, in fear, and in a lower energy every chance it gets, unfortunately. So it's overcoming that and coming back to soul, coming back to your heart center, coming back to your true self, which is a 5D vibration of love. And it is unconditional love. It is not a typical love of 3D. And again, I'm not saying that's bad at all. But this connection is showing you that you are that 5D love. Come back to that 5D love and allow the universe to bring back what is yours, which is your divine masculine, because they are within you. You are one with your divine masculine. You are one with everything around you because it's energy. So the more that you play with the energy and you allow your kundalini to flow through, the easier this journey becomes. So I hope this has been helpful. I do have 2 new meditations slash activations. One is surrender and one is letting go of attachments. They're very inexpensive, so feel free to check it out. I think you will enjoy them. I'm sending you all so much love.